you may remember this. A few weeks ago, we told you about a COVID outbreak at the Chelsea Veterans Home. Well, tonight, the I-Team has learned that all 15 residents who got sick have recovered.
But families of the veterans who died during the pandemic say their loved ones were not as well protected, and they're now joining a class action lawsuit. WBZ Chief Investigator Cheryl Fiandaca talked with one family who says their father's death was preventable.
Nice guy, honestly, so polite, really. He was. Great guy. I mean, not much of a talker, but gentleman.
John Griffin has loving memories of the father who raised him. Anthony Griffin was a Korean War veteran who valiantly served his country. In April of 2020, he was living at what's now called the Veterans Home in Chelsea when a COVID outbreak hit. He died within days.
I don't think they knew what they were doing. They had these guys all together in one ward, what occurred in between them.
In all, there were 31 deaths at the home.
Some of my ribbons and badges that I received when I was in the service.
Former Marine Eric Sheehan was the Assistant Secretary of Veteran Services during the pandemic. Last summer, he and Beth Scheffler, who oversaw the nursing staff in Chelsea, told the I-Team they were fired in 2021 after repeatedly sounding the alarm about a lack of infection control and questioned how the facility was being run.
When you come forward in a whistleblower case like this, there's always the suspicion of, we're just rogue employees. Both myself and Beth had stellar careers in the public sector, Beth going back 23 plus years and me over a decade. I think the Baker administration failed veterans.
A state inspector general's report released in January blasted the Baker administration, claiming it knew about the problems at the Chelsea home and did nothing to protect the residents, finding that in 2022, veterans in the home had been found lying soaked in urine and sitting in feces. It went on to say the conditions point to a catastrophic failure of the home's leadership.
Johnson, Cheryl Fiandaca with Channel 4. Can we talk to you about the Inspector General's letter?
Absolutely not. I'm sorry.
That leadership included the then superintendent of the facility, Eric Johnson. The I-Team caught up with him to ask him about the allegations. Days after our investigation aired, Governor Healy fired him. Since then, families of the veterans who died of COVID in Chelsea have filed a class action lawsuit, claiming former and current state officials failed to safeguard the residents in their care. In a statement, the lawyer representing them told us, "Our clients are American heroes. We are hoping to get answers for them." John Griffin says his father and the other men who served their country deserved better.
I just feel as if just talking with other people that had more information, they did not do enough. Shouldn't have happened. You're in a soldier's home, you know what? You should be taken care of. That's your top priority.
In 2022, the Baker administration agreed to pay more than $56 million to settle a similar lawsuit with the families of veterans who died in the Holyoke Soldiers' Home. We contacted the Executive Office of Veterans Affairs for comment on the Chelsea suit. It told the I-Team it has prioritized making changes to both homes to provide residents with the quality of care they earned. Cheryl Fiandaca, WBZ News.